And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Pass to Jordan. Beyond the arc. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
3-on-3. Shot from 12. Pippen, no good. Here's West, covered by Jordan. Pass to Johnson. Here's O'Neal. Who poked away? Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. And again, Chicago, no good. O'Neal on the wing, covered by Jordan. They get it again. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Jordan goes in, and slam dunk by Jordan.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Bryant, to the wing, right side. West misses.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Jordan. O'Neal pulls it in.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
That's his first personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good. So Chicago ends up going with a new group. That one misses. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Armstrong with a bucket.
A tremendous facilitator out of the wing. Butler finding the uncovered man.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Tries again. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Armstrong, 6 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Johnson with a bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Armstrong. Pass to Love, the 17-footer. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Lakers on top, up by 3. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
And for Chicago, from deep, Jordan. O'Neal pulls it in. The Lakers in the lead. And Bryant, here we go. Can't get it to fall. Jordan with it. Now guarded by Bryant. Jordan against Bryant. Jordan misses. Now Los Angeles with it. Here's West. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Here's Rose. The Bulls with another miss. O'Neal on the wing. To the paint. The shot no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Jordan. Rebounded by the Lakers. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Knocked loose. Back to Bryant. And here's Johnson. Covered by Jordan. And the basket by West. He's got 6.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And there it is for him.
Smart play from Rose, getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
Down low, Johnson. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Johnson's got 6 points.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Rose right side. Pass to Jordan. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting a while for that one.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
Bryant outside. Here's O'Neal. And it's Jordan with the rebound. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. And there's the screen. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Chicago ball. Coming onto the floor for the Bulls, Tony Kukoc, Zach Levine, Reggie Theus.
30 seconds left in the first half of this game.
Inside the paint, Levine's agility is just a difference maker. That's what allows him to get to almost any shot.
Here's West. The baseline J is off the mark. Chicago trailing here. Outside Levine. Second chance effort. Deflected. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one.
14. The Bulls. 10. And give a big round of applause for your Laker Youth Dance Team.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Here's West. Pass to Bryant. From deep, Johnson. Chicago grabs the miss. And for Chicago, here's Pippen. From downtown, Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's West. No good. And it's Chicago the other way. Here's Pippen. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Out to the wing. Here's West. Three-pointer, no good. Rose against Johnson.
Oh, wow. Rose looking just as tenacious as ever. He isn't intimidated by the close D at all.
And he drops the first. And so Rose knocks them both down.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Pass to West. Back to Johnson.
2 minutes.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And passes like this demonstrate Rose's unselfish attitude, which is why his teammates enjoy playing with him.
And the Lakers with possession here. They lead by 1. Back to Johnson. And the Bulls making a change here.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Here's West. Three-pointer off the mark.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Rose finds Jordan. There's a screen for the lead. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside for Butler. Baseline jumper. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I think the defender really affected that shot.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And here's Johnson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
No good on that one.
Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Magic Johnson.
And the second free throw is good. .43 seconds left in the third. Pass to Sloan. Outside Butler. This for the tie, for the lead. It's not going to go for him, and the Lakers will go the other way with it. Here's Bryant, and he banks in the layup. And Los Angeles leads by 4.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Diaz. Johnson with the defensive effort. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Johnson against Levine. Shoots over Johnson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Playing fast and getting clever. Levine throws off the defense with the pump fake.
Both free throws good from Levine. The Lakers in the lead. And for Chicago, let's take a look. Right wing. Outside Johnson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Los Angeles. He hits the second from the line.
He left some at the line, but at least he made it a 2-possession game.
And here's Chicago. To the inside. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Bryant. Drops in the layup for 2.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Here's Levine. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Pass to West. Fires for 3. And no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Right side Levine. Here's Pippen. Got a hand on it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. And the Bulls making a change here.
Bulls substitution, Michael Jordan.
And there's 1:45 left in the final quarter.
Questionable shot selection on that 3. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
They get it back. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Johnson. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Chicago trailing here. Here's Rose. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Yes, I mean, Rose can be this guy for his team still. I mean, he isn't shaken up by the intensity of the moment. I mean, he just goes to work. I love it.
Here's Pippen, covered by Bryant. Here's Jordan. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Outside Johnson. And he buries it.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're down by 5. There's 53 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He told his players not to worry about the score. He believes in their talent, and he believes they'll be the stronger team down the stretch. Now, they've just got to go out and prove it. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Launches a 3. He connects! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
And Chicago has possession. Pass to Jordan to take the lead. O'Neal pulls it in. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second team.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
So the first one drops. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're losing by 3. There's 21 seconds left in the final quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Good on the first, and that brings him within 2 here. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
That's his second personal foul.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Stolen by Bryant. And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
The second one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And he cannot get the third one to drop, going just 1 for 3.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And he's unable to get the second one. Rose finds Jordan. The offensive rebound.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
So we see the Lakers get the win here. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Well, folks, that's good.